Greetings to you today. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to another installment of Mama May Plays Minecraft. I'm Mama May, and I am so glad you joined me. So, welcome to another episode 2 of my Survival Play Mama's Way series. And I just want to mention that I do not like this Savannah world. After I finished recording last time, I walked for thousands of miles, finally giving up and going into creative mode and flying around, and there is nothing on this world but savanna and desert and that little mesa. That was it. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to go and completely delete this world. I do not need a world that is completely savanna. So what I'm going to go ahead and do and delete this world, and I'm going to go into this jungle biome. This is a brand new world that I randomly created. I did peek at it in creative mode, but we are going to start this completely over. We are still early days. This is only my second episode. So you're going to see that I'm starting from scratch. There I am. And I have already given myself my little buffs. As you all know, if you caught my first episode, I love my cheats. So I have my little armor here just in case my first day goes into the night and I have to deal with some monsters. And what we're going to do is do the basic things that we always do on startup. Oh good, I don't have to jump very far. Now I am going to hide that command block. So those of you who have played with me last time, you know that what I do is I go ahead and launch something that will protect me from creepers. One thing I absolutely do not need is having to create these beautiful builds, my rustic little shacks even, and my beautiful landscapes. I'm sorry, I do like to wander around and look at these lovely landscapes. And then to find out that a creeper's creeping up behind me, killing me and destroying minutes, hours, weeks of hard work. Ooh, I see a parrot. One day I'm going to come and get ya. So I'm going to start over, and what do I need first? So let's kind of recap what everybody needs right at the beginning of a new world. We need wool, oh, which I have sheep over there. I don't want white wool. So I'm in a jungle. One of the hardest biomes to get when you just randomly spawn a world is the jungle biome. And so, as a favor to all of you, I've put the seed to this world right there in the description. Okay? So, I'm going to go and make myself some non-white sheep so that I can get a nice, warm, cozy bed to sleep in. And there's a sheep, and there's a sheep. And how many cocoa beans do I have? I have 3. And that's a pig. Okay, so let me go ahead and use my handy dandy unbreakable shears. And they're not unbreakable for any specific reason. Shears are the super most easy device to create. However, the problem I have is that iron is not something that you get right off the bat. So I do give myself a cheat of a shear right at the beginning of gameplay, and since I'm already cheating, I just tack on the unbreakable tag, and that just means I don't have to worry about stupid shears ever again. Okay, so this little island is where I'm going to build my home. And what I want to do is build it right here. So I'm going to have to clear some trees down, and I'm going to take this hill. It's just a tiny hill. So I'm going to take it down to flat right here. This is going to be my house level. And I am going to work on this mind-numbing repetitious task while we chit-chat. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about myself. So we are looming over this lovely government shutdown, and I am starting to stress out. So what should I do if I'm stressing about things? That's right, let's play some Minecraft. Let's break some blocks. Let's get some aggression out. Let's just calmly cut down some trees. And for those of us who are couch potatoes and would never actually think about going outdoors, picking up a real axe and chopping some wood, this actually is a decent substitution. Okay, that is in my mind. So here I am just gathering some of my favorite woods, and I actually have not even touched the jungles over there. So I did get a little bit of jungle wood from these little single log formations that happen in jungle biomes. I don't understand what they are for, but I'm going to come over here and, well, maybe hop up here. Let's see. All these lovely vines to help me climb. Let's just hop over here and see if I can't get one of these big. Oh, that's why I decided to go over there. I forgot. I need to hang around for a little bit until all the vines populate. And once the vines populate, I happily use them to get all the way to the top of the jungle trees. I love these huge jungle trees. You get a couple of stacks of wood just from one tree. Love it. And then I am going to go and break some sugarcane and plant them, because eventually I'm going to want all sorts of paper materials. So let's go ahead and start my natural farms. Gotta love them. So that's just a bonus. That's not one of the first startup things that you like to do, but now that I'm here and I have all this lovely sugar cane just waiting around, absolutely, let's get this started. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear some more trees. We're just going to clear a whole big giant section. Get my little house started up. Okay. But I was going over my checklist for startup functions. What are we going to do when we first start a world? Wood, wool, cobblestone? Okay, so where can I find some cobble? How about back over here? Back over there. Let's go find some cobble. Some coal. We need coal. We need, let's see, to make a crafting table. We need to make a furnace. So definitely, there's a coal vein right there in addition to the cobblestone I need. Very handy. So let's see. I'm just gonna grab this. Now you guys are gonna see, I think you saw it in my other video, that we are starting over again. And if you just joined me, my name is Mama May, and I am a cheater. I love to cheat. I've given myself a few buff OP weapons, not weapons, tools here at the beginning, and I am using it to gather up some decent amount of coal. Oh, and iron, wonderful, right away. So, and more coal, okay. So you're going to see that I have this lovely pickaxe, and it has fortune 1,000,000 on it. Okay, maybe not actually 1,000,000, but because I used commands, I was able to go beyond the level 3 or level 5 that you are able to enchant tools with. So now that I am in here, hiding in the dark, what is one of the first things I actually need to make? How about some torches? So 2 logs gives you 8 pieces of wood, which then gives you 16 sticks. And that, my friends, gives you an exact perfect stack of torches. So just to see what I'm doing a little bit, I am going to go ahead and finish out this iron vein here. And for those of you who don't remember, or if you're new joining me on my channel, in addition to giving myself buffs at the beginning of time here, I also set up my worlds with a little bit of customization. So iron being my favorite ore, I know a lot of people playing the game just love diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. I like iron. You can make so much with iron. I wish we could make all the stuff that we can make with iron with gold and diamonds, and then that would make me wish for the other ores a lot more as well. But I have increased the area, what they call spread, I think, of iron ore. And I've also increased the height at which you can get these ores. So iron I've increased to equal the same height as coal. And then all the other ores, I believe I've brought them up to the 50s. So 50, 51, 52, 55. If you guys remember, a lot of the options in Minecraft are on a sliding scale. So it does take a little bit of precision to get directly into a specific range. So I just kind of click close to 50 something and I call it good. So that makes me happy. So I am going to go ahead and make up this furnace right here and cook up my iron with some of this lovely coal that I have harvested. Oops, I have my crafting table, so why not go ahead and craft up this very important survival tool, the bed. And we'll just park that right here for now. Who wouldn't love to just camp out and go to sleep by this beautiful lake? Okay. So this is going to be a very tedious first day. I am going to go ahead and work on peeling back all that lovely grass until we are flat on this level right here. Okay. So most of you know how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and call it good. So this is a brand new world. I've done a tiny little bit of exploring, cheated a little bit by going into creative mode and flown around. So there's jungle over there. If you go that way about 800 blocks or so, you're going to get into a taiga and there's a village there. So I'm going to have to head that way eventually. And then kind of off in that way, we have a savanna and a desert. And then I think before you get there, there's some dark oak wood. And then, or what do you call a roofed forest. This way, I believe, well, in many directions, there are various different extreme hills. So I have a beautiful world to play in. And while I go ahead and hop into bed and anchor myself in this new spawn point, a stone's throw from my original one, I want to let you know that I have gone ahead and provided the seed to this world in the description. And for those of you who don't mind cheats and want to know how to get these lovely things on your also for yourself, in the description, I have included the contents of my function files for 1.12, which is the version I'm playing in order to get command cheats in a function, you simply type in the cheats without the slash marks into a text file and name it, instead of .txt, you name it .mc function. I believe that stands for Minecraft function. So I am going to tell you something horrifying. The 1.14 update that's coming out now, I hopped into the snapshot preview and found out that my functions do not work. So I have a little bit of time, when the update comes out, I am going to have to research how to have my functions, have my cake and eat it too, when I figure out how to have my functions so that I can still do what I do in 1.14, 1.14. So until then, until I figure it out, it will still work to simply paste them with the slash mark directly into the command line. My only fear is that I may have a couple of these completely over the top I keep saying weapon, tools that may be over the 256 character limit or 255 character limit. So I may have to pick and choose what enchantments I want to keep, or if I have anything that may be enchanted to 2 digits, I may have to cut that down to 1 digit. But we'll have to just explore. When we get to that stage, I will keep you guys updated so you guys won't have to worry about doing the research yourself, but you will have to make sure that the commands and the cheats you use work with the version you're on. So currently, if you do follow or cut and paste the text that I've included down below in the description, make sure that is only for 1.12. I'm not even sure if they will work for 1.11. They will definitely work in the command lines, but I believe the 1.12 was when the functions were introduced. So that's going to do it for this episode. I really appreciate you joining me. And if you enjoyed this session, please be sure to light up that thumbs up for me. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if I can get into the double digits, folks. Until next time, my friends.